We've all been there, waiting for a text, a call, and wondering what has happened. And we read all these things into the connection, into the energy, and no matter what type of relationship this is, or what we would like it to be, whether it's a friendship or a colleague, anything, we find ourselves seeing that this affects what it is we're thinking, how it is we're feeling, and also how we feel about ourselves. So I'm going to help you understand how this energy works and what it is it's showing you about not just the connection, but about yourself as well. My name's Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. And a great way to upgrade your energy is truly understanding the relationships and connections that you have. So when you find yourself in the energy of waiting and wondering what could have happened and focusing on someone so that you can gain this insight, gain this knowledge, gain the understanding, take a few steps back. And by taking a few steps back, you get a clearer picture, because the longer you've been waiting and trying to understand what's going on, the deeper you've moved into this emotionally. And the deeper you move into it emotionally, the more triggers come up from things that you've already experienced in the past, things that other people have said and done, and things that you've believed about yourself based on past experiences. And all this suddenly comes forward. So it becomes not just about you and the person who's not communicating with you right now, but about you and all the times this has happened in the past, about you and all the times you've had these types of feelings or feelings connected to this in the past. And it all comes forward simultaneously. And that's what makes it so emotionally heavy and affecting the way that you're feeling and thinking to such a great level. Because you could be wondering, I'm not in love with this person. There's nothing really going on. Why am I thinking of them so much? Why is it so important to me that they're not reaching out? And the reason is because of all the past events, all the past experiences coming forward. So take those few steps back and see, what is it that is so important to me for them to communicate? And what does it mean to me that they are not communicating? What am I feeling? What are the thoughts that are coming up? And what past experiences am I feeling? What memories am I having right now? And when you become aware of these things, you'll see that there's this bigger picture that starts being formed. And then take even a few further steps back from this to be able to see it even more clearly. Because the further away you put yourself from what's happening right now, the more you're able to see it without it having a direct effect on you emotionally. So you'll be able to see, this is happening, and I'm focusing on understanding what could be happening with this person and wondering, is something new in their life? Is something wrong? Has something happened to them? Has someone new come up? And you tell yourself these stories. And if you realize that you're telling yourself stories and you're putting yourself in the energy of these stories playing on repeat, you will notice that it's having a much bigger effect and stronger effect on you than what you may have been consciously aware of. And you may come to see that this has taken a much greater part of your time and space and energy than you would have chosen for yourself. So let's say that you choose to shift your focus away from understanding them and seeing what this is showing you about you. Because whenever you're focusing on someone and trying to understand them and wondering, why haven't they communicated with me? It brings up what you feel about you and the way that you see yourself. And sometimes not just the way you see yourself, but what you think is how they're seeing you. What you believe is the value they are giving you or that they're not giving you. And a lot of reaction may come up that, hey, they're not seeing my true value, or I don't deserve this. I deserve some sort of communication. The thing is, your value is regardless of the value that someone else gives you or even that you give yourself. Your value, your worth is always true. It's always there. So whether someone else or even you gives the value to you, it's still there. But if you actually connect with your worth, you connect with your value, and you do that by seeing it, by seeing who you truly are, all you truly are, and what you truly are worthy of, then you're able to stand in that energy. Then you're able to truly connect with you. And once you connect with you, what happens instantly is that what they are seeing, what they are doing or not doing, has less importance for you, because your importance is coming forward from the importance you're giving yourself. Your value is coming forward, and you're experiencing it truly. And you're seeing it, you're feeling it. And not only feeling it, you're able to express it. When you stand in your power, you stand in your energy, then you're able to actually bring it forward into the world. And another truly important thing that happens is, without you having to take any sort of action and reach out to them or do something or even say something, what happens by you being in your energy is anyone who is truly connected to you, whether it's them or anyone else, instantly feels it. No matter where they are on the planet, no matter what it is that they're involved in or doing or not doing, they will feel that, hey, you are standing in your power, and I can feel that. And they feel it instantly. And they may not consciously be aware of it, but within them they know. And this does affect how they respond to you. It does affect what they do. Does it force them to communicate with you? No. It's no guarantee that they will or won't communicate with you, because it may not be in your best interest for them to communicate with you. Which takes me to another point. When someone doesn't communicate, that is also an opportunity for you to see that the time that you have, the space that you have, is a chance for you to truly connect with you, a chance for you to actually grow, to shift to a different level. Because perhaps if they were communicating, if they were physically present, you wouldn't feel that urge to connect with yourself. You wouldn't feel that there's something you need to see or do and even look with it. Sometimes just because someone isn't speaking to you gives you that extra inspiration to look at what's going on. And when you may not get answers from the world around you, then you're more inspired and prompted to look within you. And even though you should start by looking within you, you only come to that realization when there's nothing else left for you to do. And once you do look within, and once you do connect with your heart, with your core, then you see that you actually start feeling empowered again. Because while you were focusing on them, while you were wondering, why isn't he speaking to me? Why isn't he answering me? Why isn't he even trying? Am I of no worth to him? While you were doing all this, or perhaps other stories you were telling yourself, then you were putting your energy in them. Who and what you focus on is where your energy goes. And whether they are responding and sending your energy back, or not responding, your energy is just getting lost, your energy isn't coming truly back to you as power. You are not feeling that you are of value, because you're not giving yourself the true value you deserve. You are giving it to someone else, and you are putting them on a higher level than you. When you connect with yourself, what happens is, without you having to try to not think of the other person or not have to understand them, you naturally have this understanding. You suddenly know why they're not communicating. You have this inner knowing of what's actually happening. And even more importantly, you know why it was important to you. You know why you connected with that type of energy and why it had that effect on you. And you're able to move out of it. You don't move out of it by trying to move out of it. You don't stop thinking of someone by trying to stop thinking of them, or stop waiting for a text or call by forcing yourself to, or blocking their number, or I don't know what other actions you may take. You actually achieve it by connecting with you, and by standing in that power, you connect with your knowledge, you connect with your wisdom, you connect with that inner knowing. All the answers you were looking for just come flowing forward. You just know. Everything just seems to make sense. And the things that you don't get answers to don't trouble you anymore, because you're just able to move forward, focusing on the things that are truly important to you. What else happens? The people that are truly aligned with you, that will reflect the value that you are giving yourself back to you, come into your life. It's like this invitation that you send out to the world saying, hey, I'm worthy, and I know that worth. I stand in my worth, and here I am. And it's not about you being perfect. It's not about you reaching this level of perfection and not ever doing anything wrong or not ever saying anything wrong. No, it's about you being you and seeing that that is amazing. That is truly something that people want to connect with. And perhaps the person not connecting with you isn't the right person. Whether it was someone that was going to do a job for you, that you were going to connect with, that was a friend or a relationship, whatever it was, what if they weren't the right person for you? What if they're not the right person for you? And that's why they're not communicating. See what this is showing you and allow things that are happening to take their natural course of events. When you push for something, then you find all this resistance coming back to you. And that causes you to feel stuck, disempowered, and confused. If you stop pushing, stop resisting, and allow things to flow, you will suddenly feel that things move into place, that you're inspired, that you're empowered, and that everything just happens in this beautiful flow. I wish you happiness. I wish you love. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.